Hey, and welcome back to my channel. I'm a little distracted by my lion hair. I scrunched a load of gel into my hair yesterday, let it dry, and then when I went to sleep I put it in a scrunchie, like in a pineapple on top of my head, and then put a hairnet over the top. Looks like something you wouldn't believe, but look at the volume today. It's really cool, I really like it. But it does keep getting in my way, so I might need to just like clip it out of the way. I think I wore my hair like this when I was 10. Anyway, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be taking 3 pairs of shoes and a bag that are pre-loved and drab and turn them into something beloved and fab via the medium of paint. So basically I'm just going to be painting my shoes, but I've got some ideas. I'm really excited to try out these designs, and it's all going to be animal themed, so animal print. That's it. Can't wait to show you. Let's get into it.
So let's have a look at what we're working with. We've got a black satchel bag and then 3 pairs of shoes that are well loved but slightly battered in places. Here's the bag. I do love it as it is, but it's going to have a makeover, as are these shoes from Puppies, these brogues from Graceland, and these slightly crocodile looking hotter shoes too. So we're going to start with the bag. I did notice when I got it out that there is a bit of an indentation on the top of the bag that I haven't noticed before, but it must have happened whilst I had it in storage. Clearly didn't store it very well. But overall it's in good condition. There is slight discoloration on the back. It looks like the polish has been removed somehow, but I'm not too fussed about that. Nobody sees the back of the bag anyway. So we're going to start with some cotton wool, some nail varnish remover, and we're going to take off the top coating of the bag. I'm going to take away the kind of protective coating that means that we will be able to paint, which is fab. So it's fairly easy to do. It's stinky, and then look afterwards, it looks horrible. The difference in texture is really quite marked. You can really feel that I've taken away the smooth, shiny surface. We'll start with some white paint. A layer of white paint on black leather really, really helps, because whatever you do next then really pops. Sometimes I do more than 1 layer of white paint, but actually, depending on how many layers I'm planning on doing in total, you don't necessarily need to. It looks pretty rubbish to start with, but I'm going to paint lots of layers over the top. Here we go with some peach. The indentation is much less noticeable, which is good, and it feels really soft still. I did notice on the bottom left-hand corner of the bag that I don't know if I got some nail varnish remover on it or something, but I've really messed it up there. Need to polish it. Here I go in with some detail finally. Now, I did say at the start of the video it was going to be animal print, and I'm sure some of you will know right off the bat what this one is. It's not exactly subtle. I love leopard print, and that is exactly what I'm doing here. Or cheetah print, I'm not sure, but this is exactly what I'm going for. So first of all, I'm doing all of these little blobs, and it reminds me a little bit of Mr. Blobby from the 90s at the moment. So I quickly get out the darker orange and try and make it look a little less blobby-esque. There's something really therapeutic about painting. I'm not particularly skilled, as you can see, but it's just such a lovely pastime. And this is what it looks like at the end. On to the next project. So I'm cleaning these shoes, giving them a good old scrub. It came up pretty nice. And then I start in with a white coat, and then on top of that, I put a very pale peach. It dries a bit darker, and then I add some black. Now you may already have figured this out, but in case you haven't, I'm making this into a set to go with the bag. And the black was the most satisfying to paint. I only needed 2 coats. In fact, no, I think I did 1 coat. It went on like a dream, and it felt so lovely afterwards. This is what the peach looked like when it dried. It obviously went darker, which was good. And actually the black did such a great job that it's covered up some imperfections on the heel, so I was really pleased with that. Next job is to go in with the detail again. So first of all, Mr. Blobby strikes again, and then I add in the dark orange to make it look a little less blobby-esque and a little bit more cheetah print. I'm so thrilled with how these turned out. I think they went from drab to fab. Next up, we have these brown brogues that were originally from Graceland. So do the same thing as before, just get rid of that protective coating. I can see a tricky bit where I'm going to have to paint. Testing out the flexibility of the leather to see what I will and won't be able to do. Now I decided to paint the tongue, is it? I forget what it's called. I decided to paint that white because I want that to really pop. It was tricky, but I managed it. And then I'm going in with a lovely bottle green. Now this was really interesting. It only took me 2 coats. Even though the green is quite bright and quite vibrant and I'm painting it on brown, for some reason it took really brilliantly, so it was really easy to do. Look how shiny, just love this. After many, many, many coats of white, I was just about pleased with how they looked. Look at that shine, it's so lush. I'm really pleased with how the white tongue turned out as well. It didn't crack the paint when I moved it, which was good. I've got a really fine brush here and I'm going in to add some detail. I was actually quite pleased with how steady my hand was. The wavering lines are deliberate, I promise. My intention here is to create a sort of zebra print effect. I'm really pleased with how it turned out. It is pretty wobbly, not gonna lie, but actually, zebra print is not exactly uniform, is it? I am so pleased with those. I think they look really striking. On to our final pair of shoes. As you can see, they were £4 because I've neglected to take the price sticker off. This was really satisfying because they were such a shiny black. It was really nice to be able to cover them in a matte white and to go straight in with some very vibrant red. Absolutely gorgeous colour. These didn't need many coats and I decided to add a little bit of detail in the form of some darker scales to make the croc skin really pop.
Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you got to the end, well done. That's pretty cool. Some of you have asked when I've done painted shoe videos before if I can do an outfit video styling them up just to show you what it looks like. So yeah, I will, because now I have 5 pairs of shoes and a bag. I think it'd be quite cool to do that one long video with multiple outfits for lots of different shoes. So that's about it. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.